we go again. What is today?
September 2nd, I do believe.
September 60th.
Yeah.
It is Wednesday. I cheated and looked at my calendar. Wednesday, September the 2nd. All right. Turn that camera just this way, just a little bit. Right there. Perfect. That way they can see Victor. This is Duane and Victor with Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina. We're going to do the one cast today. It's either noon or 1 or 2. I don't know. Midday. They've got 1 unit of water running. They actually ran it all night last night, which was kind of fun. And I did talk to Captain Steve Dickey this morning. We got cloud cover and a little bit of sprinkles going on. But I talked to Captain Steve Dickey this morning. He had a guide trip. He said the pink worm really worked well for them today. And he had a pretty good trip this morning. I had a trip last night. We went to the dark side and threw the jerk baits. And we boated a 31-inch brown trout last night. Absolute beast of a fish. So that's a lot of fun. We caught a lot of other, that was our first fish of the night. Then we caught a lot of other 17 and 18, 19-inch rainbows, and they just seemed so little compared to that big fish. But it was a fun night. Really cool to catch that on the Signature Series jerk baits. And, Blake was out there last night. I think he told me he caught a 21-inch rainbow, but they were going to stay out pretty late, so I don't know how they ended up doing. I've got 2-pound test on with a 1/16 ounce white jig, and we are just above the Narrows along the bluff, almost in front of the brown house in the brown hole. Boy, they were in a big fish. I'm throwing white to try and pull a big fish out of this deeper water and hoping for a brown.
I have 2-pound test also, 1/16 ounce sculpin and ginger with a brown head.
All right, Victor's also fishing 2-pound test, 1/16 ounce sculpin and ginger with a brown head, 2-pound test, you said, right?
Yes, he's working off the dock earlier.
Oh, he caught one off the dock on that earlier, he said. So it could work out here. We don't know. I'm straight out in front of me. It's looking like it's lining up to be a pretty good brown run this year. We're already starting to see more numbers of good-sized browns up in the trophy area, especially at night. And I guess they're catching a few fly fishermen during the day. Wade fishing are starting to catch a few up there that are pretty nice also, up by the dam. They're supposed to turn on just under 2 units, about between 1 and 2 o'clock. So we'll get a little push of flow. Do you know how long that's supposed to run today, Victor?
Till this evening sometime.
Probably about 8 o'clock. And I wonder if they're gonna have some water running again tonight or shut it all the way off.
It looks like dropping back to half unit. Of course, it only showed till midnight.
Right. Well, that's usually what they'll run all night then. So it looks like maybe a half a unit, 35 megawatts all night, which is a real nice flow for that jerkbait fishing when we come out here at night and do that. Alright, I'm gonna Alright, so nothing officially on the one cast. I believe this is my second cast. We're going to continue going down through here. We're just about in front of the brown house now, so we still got a little ways to fish through here. And we will probably fish this all the way down through the Narrows. We brought a couple of extra jigs in case we lose one or two.
Win, I did.
This must be a good spot. There's a heron over there on the bank putting on a stalk right now. Oh, I either hit bottom or I had a fish on there for a second. And there is bottom. I found it. Must be a tree. And broke it off, so I'm going to tie on another jig. I'm going to hit spot lock right here. Let me try that one right in front of you. It's a tri-olive 16th ounce. Alright, let's see if I want some tri-olives. Wow, I had about 18 wraps on there. That was pretty impressive. Way over there. Steve said that they were trying little micro jigs under a float, brown and orange. And they were getting bites, but it was just a super, super quick bite, and you had to be lightning fast to get a hookup. So they switched over to the pink worm, and those fish were hanging on to that just a little bit longer. What you going with now, Victor?
Switch it up.
Victor's changing it up.
I'm gonna try sculpin in white.
Sculpin in white.
Or is it all in white?
Something in white.
Green and white. They're different colors that are on the jig.
See that bottom down through here. A big fish ought to stand out pretty. Oh, I just had a bump. Big fish ought to stand out pretty easy out there right now. Nice cloud cover today. It's not hot. It's, what are you thinking, the high 70s maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe low 80s. It's really nice out
I don't
here.
think it's 80s. Same size though.
Same size? Same.
Same.
A mower or something that's noisy over there. I can see my jig down there, but I don't see nothing chasing it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What happened there?
That was a false cast. Take you and me out.
There is a fish, and he feels pretty good, but I got 2 pound test on also. Oh, he's really big. Get the net, Victor. I think we got us a brown, or a sucker. Oh, we got a sucker fish. No way.
Those are stone trout.
Yeah, these are a highly sought after sport species here. Oh man, right in the nose too.
Wow. Look at that.
All right, let me just get him unbuttoned here real quick.
You want him on the ground like that?
No, just hold him up just like that. Wow, that's a good one too. I really like eating these things.
That's a good size one.
Boy, he's got some tough lips too. I can get that out of there. I'll use my pliers, I think.
I'll get you done.
All right.
You want me to take your picture with that one?
Yeah. This is a highly sought after sport species. We call this the Ozark bonefish. People pay a lot of money to go down to Florida and stuff and catch these things. There we go. I don't know if that a first on the one cast catching a sucker.
Boy. Trial and scope and jig, I think so.
Yeah. Boy, he's slimy too, man. I got fish slime all over me. Wow, that was fun.
Oh, 2 pound test.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can find another one of them. Saw that gold out there and I got a little excited to start with. I thought, ooh.
Don't need this in that though.
Oh, I think I just had another sucker bite. Oh, I just had another sucker bite.
I might need to switch.
Oh, well, I just had another bite.
How many times you hit bottom?
Well, it's getting shallower through here, but I'm gonna spot lock so you swing your jig. You don't really have to reel it a whole lot, just let it swing downstream and see what happens there. And I saw a bunch of fish right there too. Oh, I just had a bump. Grabbing them feathers. Rain's picking up a little bit. Oh, and here comes a rowboat. We'll start drifting again. We're just right at the top side of the narrows here, right underneath the power lines. Don't be jealous of that bonefish.
I'm just analyzing the fact that I haven't had a bite.
You're just really jealous that you haven't had a bite from a sucker.
Just kept with one that I caught one off the docker. I actually caught a rainbow. It wasn't near that big though. Yours is bigger.
Right in there. Right in there. Right on top of that log. Oh, it's stick fish. Fight him fair, Victor. Are you dragging along or?
Strong 2-pound line?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you get to change colors.
Good thing I was thinking about.
Oh, I just had a little bump there. Another log right there, just this side of it.
All right. Scoping and peach, scoping head.
All right, scoping peach, scoping head. Victor's going with 16th ounce.
That's what I tell people is my favorite in the office. So.
That's what you got confidence in, isn't it?
Well, what I give other people confidence. What I make up in the fly shop.
We'll make one more cast over here, then I'm going to cast over onto the gravel bar. Oh, that was probably bottom. All right, I'm going to cast out onto that gravel bar. Turn foot pedal around. Blake and I were coming through here the other day when that water was off, and those fish were up there in 4 and 5 inches of water on that gravel bar. Oh, I think I hit gravel there.
All waterproof electronic equipment.
I don't think the microphones are waterproof though. It's starting to rain just a little bit heavier. All right, make one more cast and we'll be all the way through the narrows, and I think I'm going to call it a show. Before we start getting rained on too much heavier, we don't want to get these microphones too wet. Bottom.
Bump to get you excited for a second.
Yeah.
Bottom.
That's pretty shallow over there. All right, everybody, that is the one cast for today. I don't think we caught any real fish, just the Ozark bonefish. Well, thank you all for watching, and we'll try it again tomorrow.